So when is the meme coin season? An urgent update. When will this happen finally? Today we're looking at the market not doing much. We either have some juicy dips or we have sideways moves, or some things are pumping, some things are not. Like today we've got turbo pumping nicely. And we're thinking, when is the meme coin season? And the reason we're thinking that, because in the previous one, just as a reminder, in the previous one and on my channel as well, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to support the channel. Long time ago, I remember that I made a video, top 5 crypto meme coins set to explode in 2024. Among those meme coins, BONK was at $148 million market cap, as you can see in the screenshot. Even though I talked about it way before that, but I couldn't find the video exactly the one what I talked about BONK at 100 million. And as you can see, back in the time, we had BONK at 100 million. Now on that video, Pepe was at 400 million, but I personally started really heavily loading into it around 200 million, and also made videos around 200 million for Pepe. So just so you know, Pepe was at around 200 million back in the days, and Flowkey around 300 million, and also where I got into it personally around 10 million was on X. I need to find that tweet about it. Toshi as well was on this video, which was around 8 million, and Ladies back in the day. So Ladies and Toshi both ran to $300 million on that meme coin season back in the day. So that's why we're talking about today's meme coin season, when it is gonna happen, because back in the days, guys, that meme coin season sent everything to the moon. Meme coins went to the moon. We made a lot of money. We were very happy with it, and I do personally think and expect a bigger one to happen. And today I'm gonna show you why is that, why I do expect this to happen. So you guys all know about Bitcoin dominance, which shows us, are we in a Bitcoin led cycle, or is it a Bitcoin season, or is it a altcoin season, basically? So when the Bitcoin dominance goes up, it's pretty much not really favorable for altcoins. And the proof is here. If you go to coin market cap, you go to altcoins. If we disregard meme coins, because they are pretty much very obviously very clear as they are the winners of this cycle. And because most of us here today were into meme coins, we feel like there was some altcoin season. We did have an altcoin season. We did participate in it. But for the majority, they did not have an altcoin season. And the reason is because this Bitcoin dominance was going up. And you can see it here today. If you go to these top meme coins, XRP recently did have a pump, but one of the few, right? XRP, BNB, and Solana were one of the few to have an actual season or pump or participate in the altcoin season. But if you go down now here, like Tron, Avalanche, Chainlink, Ton, like the SUE did have a pump, which is also a new cycle coin, but most of the previous cycle coins, they did not pump. They did not really see any major gains. And meanwhile, meme coins were doing fantastic. They were doing great. And that's why I believe we're going to have a real major big meme coin season in the next year. Because while the Bitcoin dominance was going up, look at this here. Down below here, I got the Dogecoin chart. Dogecoin seen a massive pump recently, massive pump, while the Bitcoin dominance is still at its peak highs, right? At the peak high, we've seen a major pump, not only on Dogecoin, we've seen this through most of the meme coins. Most of the meme coins around September, October, they've seen a major rally, including the low caps. This leads me to believe that once Bitcoin dominance is going to start to go down, which is really what we're really waiting for an overall altcoin season, not only meme coins pumping, but everything else. Altcoins, like those that never pumped before from the previous cycle, if we go back here to coin market cap. And let's say Chainlink did not see any pumps, did not pump. That time where we're gonna see Chainlink, DOT, Bitcoin Cash, this whole all like Litecoin, coins that did not participate this far in the cycle will start pumping. And everything else will start pumping. This is basically the major altcoin season, is when Bitcoin dominance starts going down. So when that happens, meme coins are gonna benefit the most. And because of this simple thing here, because Dogecoin showed this massive pump while Bitcoin dominance is up. So what do you think Dogecoin and meme coins are going to do when the Bitcoin dominance is going to be going down, or is going to start to go down, and we're going to have more liquidity going towards altcoins and meme coins, especially meme coins? And even if we add Pepe USDT here chart down below, we can see also Pepe massively pumped while Bitcoin dominance was going up. Now we can see that meme coins are taking most of the mind share in the market and most of the capital, because the Bitcoin dominance says now today that 58% of the capital in the space is in Bitcoin and the rest is in altcoins. Now it appears that most of the rest is on meme coins because they've been really outperforming the market when Bitcoin dominance was going up. That's why today it doesn't matter which meme coin you're holding. Once the Bitcoin dominance is going to start to pull back and go back down, that's when we're going to see a real major altcoin season, or a meme coin season for that matter, and we're going to see an all over repeat of that March April pump we had in 2024, but much bigger. This is what I'm expecting now this far. As to when this can happen, what you really want to look at is what happened in the past with Bitcoin dominance. Now we do have now Christmas and end of the year, holidays and whatnot coming as well. So the market is a bit now boring, right? People are not really too much into crypto right now. Even crypto natives are taking rest or holidays or whatnot. So the market is very slow. Usually we do have a slow market around Christmas time. So now back in the days here, we had this December end of year. This is when basically December, January, this is when the Bitcoin dominance stopped last cycle. So this is December 2020, and this whole thing down here is the 2021 major altcoin season. And we might see similar thing happening here, where the Bitcoin dominance tops now in December, and around January we start to see it going back down. This is important to keep in mind, which means we are now getting very close to that altcoin season, and we might see a repeat of that early 2024 mania that we had back in the days, that we've seen those major gains with back in the days with BONK, Pepe, and Floki and other meme coins. This could pretty much repeat the same, and we have a rally on altcoins and meme coins from January till May, and this is basically what happened in this downtrend in Bitcoin dominance, which also means we had an altcoin season. It did start in January and then kind of slowed down around April, May, and we had a correction here, but then the Bitcoin dominance stayed around here for a while. For the duration of 2021, basically we still had an altcoin season while Bitcoin was not doing much. So it could pretty much play out the same right now. We're seeing it as the market now is getting really bored, and we can see that people, if you go on Twitter and you go on social media, people are not really happy with altcoins. People are calling for never see an altcoin season, and people basically are just now overall not really sure what's gonna happen, which makes it prime time for a pre-altcoin season or a pre-meme coin season time. Now, one thing I've been talking about as well, guys, is ETH. Now, ETH here has been such a letdown recently, and it's the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap. It has an ETF, a BlackRock ETF, has all the ingredients for it to go to the moon, basically. But recently it got rejected from this 4K level. This is the downer now. Now, the whole market is waiting for this to pump. So you can understand that market participants now, when you look at the fear and greed and all that, it's not going to really reach its real true FOMO and peak hype until ETH gives some sort of a certainty to the market, when ETH starts to break above its all-time high. And this is basically what it did in the previous cycle. Once it broke above its all-time high, this is when we started to see real altcoin season that lasted for a long time, that we really enjoyed. And it was this part here. So this part started from basically January 2021, the breakout, February, January, and then it lasted till November of 2021. We can say that it's almost a year of uptrend. So what we're really waiting for now is this to happen again. And as you can see, we're pretty much far away from that. Now, once again, down below we have Pepe, another meme coin. Now Pepe is on ETH, and we can see a clear outperformance from Pepe. As soon as ETH starts to move up, Pepe does even larger and bigger pumps than ETH. And what we can see here is all these meme coins, what they are waiting for is truly it to break out and starts rallying higher and bring back that confidence to the market, bring back that hope, and bring back the energy that we had back in 2021, which now is pretty likely to happen. I don't want to say certainly happen in 2025 because we don't want to jinx it. We don't want to be so sure and certain with the market, because the markets don't like that. The markets like you to be a bit on the fence so that they couldn't do their thing. But it's pretty much looking like 2025 is the 2021 all over again. And especially with the retail as well. We see that retail are not very much interested in the crypto space still, even though Bitcoin did hit 100K. And the reason is because when they come back here, now, recently we've seen XRP pumping, which is a good news because most of the retail also hold these top large altcoins besides Bitcoin. So they seen XRP pumping. They were very glad, very happy. We've seen some hype happening, and we've seen what happened when XRP pumped. We did see a renewed hype and FOMO in the market. But it wasn't enough, as retail also holds Cardano and all these other networks and blockchains that did not really pump much, like Link, Avalanche, anything like HBAR or XLM, anything from the previous cycle, like Bitcoin Cash as well, or DOT. So a lot of retail are still down, even though Bitcoin did hit $100,000. But their altcoins did not pump, so they still don't trust the cycle that much. So we need them to start trusting the market that much, and our indicator basically is ETH breaking its all-time high. As you can bet as well, retail does own a lot of Bitcoin since 2021 and since they started buying it, as well as ETH. So it definitely needs to break out. That's what we really are looking at right now here. We needed to start breaking out. Now we're closing into the end of year, and if ETH is gonna repeat exactly what it did back in the days here, as we can see, these are the weekly candles. ETH really broke above its all-time high on Monday, 1st of February. So we might have some time ahead of us here. It might take some time for it to break out, which is around, now we're ending December, so we got maybe January for it to start rallying back up, for start gaining momentum again and start leading the charts towards its all-time high, and hopefully break it by February. But basically that's what we're waiting for now. This means once this happens, this means super major altcoin season. So the previous one that I shared with you here, that where we got BONK and Pepe, Floki, these very early meme coins, we got in early on them that are in the billions now. The time when they actually did hit the billions was in this strong uptrend here. You see this strong uptrend that started also in February. Funny enough, it started in February till March. This uptrend on it was the actual uptrend that got Pepe breaking out. So we do have Pepe again down below here. You see Pepe here. It's the same thing here. Each showing strength. Suddenly we see Pepe breaking out, and we see a lot of meme coins started to pump. So we do have something similar now waiting ahead of us that we want to see happening, and very likely to happen as well. So this is an example. This was the meme coin season back in the days. Just happened within these 4 weeks, and we were accumulating this whole time. Now this is the ETH chart. So we were accumulating all around here, meme coins and stuff like that. It took some time, even in this uptrend with ETH here, but really we've seen the fruit of our labor once it broke out of this accumulation range. Let's clean this. It was really once it broke above this accumulation here. So we might have something similar playing out now, another accumulation, and then breaking out of that, which will start the major altcoin season. So you can guess now, guys, you can imagine now the strength of this upcoming season is going to be much stronger than the one we've seen previously here within these 4 weeks where Pepe started pumping and meme coin started pumping right around here. So the real one is going to be much bigger than that, and we're going to see much bigger numbers. So I hope this was helpful, guys. I'm very hopeful and optimistic about the future of 2025 and what it has for us. It looks like we're heading towards a 2021 rally and raging bull market all over again, and everything is lined up perfectly for that to happen. So all we gotta have to do now, especially if we're holding meme coins, is just to be patient right now. Meme coins are still gonna be the biggest gainers by far. Nothing this far in this cycle really did outperform them. It's funny enough to really look at these top altcoins and see that meme coins just came over and took over. You can see here Pepe ranked 24th largest cryptocurrency in the world. above Near Protocol, which is established cryptocurrency, ICP, Aptos, VeChain, ETH Classic, Render, BitTensor, Monero, all these kind of real established utility coins. And the lower you scroll, you'll find more meme coins, like BONK now is top 50, top 53, right? Above a lot of these strong utility coins. Dog we've had as well, top 63, above SCE, Jasmy, WorldCoin, Tor. We got Floki as well, 68, above Lido, which is liquid staking for ETH. It's funny enough that a meme coin on ETH is outperforming one of those big utilities on the ETH ecosystem, and a meme coin on the same ecosystem is outperforming it. So it's very clear as today that meme coins are going to be the biggest gainers, and we're going to repeat all over again the same thing we did back in the days here. So hopefully this was helpful, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video till the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video to support the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.